Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Today we are going to review and check out the Reolink RLC-81PA. I initially thought when this was initially released that why would Reolink make a camera that just pans side to side and not tilt up or down? Well, after testing this, I realized that most of us that needs a PTZ or pan tilt zoom camera can get by just by a camera that just pans. And most of us that not really needing a 360 panning camera either. 180 degrees side to side is more than enough. And this camera fits the bill, and it is cheaper to boot. So the Reolink RLC-81PA is a wired-in PoE or Power over Ethernet, IP and or NVR camera that has a 180-degree pan rotation with auto tracking. It records in 4K quality, 3840 by 2160 pixel resolution, up to 25 frames per second. It has an 88-degree horizontal and 45-degree vertical field of view. It has a spotlight for color night vision with a max 700 lumen output. Now, this is a Reolink, so no subscription needed. It can record to a microSD card inserted on the camera itself, up to a 256GB card, and can also record to Reolink's NVR. It has Reolink Smart Detection, Person, Vehicles, and Pets, and has a siren and two-way talk. It is weather resistant with an IP67 rating, and when set up by itself and not plugged into an NVR, it is compatible with Amazon and Google Assistant devices. Inside the box, you will get a quick start guide, mounting template, window sticker, and NVR connection info, which you might need to update your NVR for this camera to work properly with it. Then we have the RLC-81PA itself, all metal. And I like that for a panning camera, it has a small footprint. We have a spotlight, infrared LEDs, light sensor, and camera lens. On the bottom here, we have the speaker. And the mount is built in, and this has the panning motor. So it can pan 180 degrees, and you can adjust the tilt manually. On the back of the camera, we have the screwed-in cover for the microSD card slot. And as to wiring, we have an Ethernet port for PoE or Power over Ethernet or to connect directly to your network. And there is an optional 12-volt power port if you are not using a PoE switch. And we have the little reset button. What else is inside the box? We have the mounting screws and plastic anchors, waterproof lid, and a short Ethernet cable. I just need to unscrew the cover on the back so I can put in a microSD card. To install, you can technically install this under the eaves and just flip the image in the camera settings. But this is designed to be installed vertically or in a wall. And I'll be using PoE, so this will be connected to my PoE switch and to my network. So I'll just be plugging in one Ethernet cable. I'll be pushing in the wiring into my wall for a clean looking install and screw the camera in using the 4 included screws. To set this up, make sure your phone is connected to your Wi-Fi. Open up the Reolink app and the camera should automatically be added to the app. Click on it to finish setting up. Create a device password. Name your camera and setup should be complete. And as you can see, it will load up the live view, which I do need to tilt the camera up. Let's check these settings in the app. When you open up the app, you will see the recent snapshot from the camera. Click on it to get to live view, which loads up pretty quick. In here on top, you can manually trigger the siren or turn on the spotlight. You can pause the live view, listen in, take a snapshot, or record the live view. And you can change the live view streaming quality from clear, balanced, or fluent. Or you can change the view to landscape mode. You can start two-way talk, which is full duplex. Open up the pan controls and you can only move the joystick left or right. So you can pan to the left or pan to the right. You can also set the monitor or guard position and you can set how long before it goes back to the home position. Then we have the presets, which I already added 3 positions and you can set up to 32 presets. Playback. This is where you can view the recorded events. You can sort it out to just have person events. And this is where you can view and download the footage to your phone. And just make sure it is in clear mode to download it in full resolution. Click the gear icon for the camera settings. And I'll just show you the display, stream, and you can see that in clear mode, it records in 4K at 25 FPS. And I'm also keeping the frame rate to constant. And these are the other settings that you can change. As to the light, you can change the modes here and also change the spotlight's brightness. Detection alarm. We have the non-detection zones, which are the opposite of motion zones. And we have a motion mark and sensitivity. Smart detection. You can have different settings for person, vehicle, or pets. And this is where you can turn on auto tracking, and it can track people, cars, or animals. And you can also limit the tracking range, and you can also schedule it. As to recording, you can set it to only record person, vehicle, and or pets, or any motion. Or you can use the timer to record 24/7. And as to notifications, you can choose which events you want to be notified about. And also change how often you'll be notified. This also has a time-lapse feature if you want. Now, time to do some testing.
So this is the video and audio quality of the Reolink RLC-81PA. Video clarity test at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Just a heads up, and I'll talk more about this later because you will see reflection glare with the spotlights on.
So this is the video quality of the Reolink RLC-81PA at night, and this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So this is the video quality of the Reolink RLC-81PA at night, and this with its two infrared LEDs turned on. And this will look like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
We are going to test the motion alert notification speed of the Reolink RLC-81PA, and I'm on my 5G cellular network, and it is 221. Let's check it out. Oh, that quick. As you can see, there's no rich notification, but when you click on it, it should open up the live view, and it should load up pretty quick. Cool. And the notification interval, I've set it to every 20 seconds. Yeah, so I don't have to do it because I got I got notified again. So you can set it every 20 seconds, or even you can set it to every 2 minutes or 120 seconds. All right, so I've set the sensitivity as to the smart detection for person detection to the highest with the RLC-81PA, and let's see what the maximum detection distance. And let's start at 50 feet. Wow. So I got detected at 50 feet. Cool.
This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink RLC-81PA. This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink RLC-81PA.
As to tracking multiple people, this camera will stick and follow the first person that it detected. All right, let's check the panning noise of the RLC-81PA. As to the recording, there you can hear the motor noise, but what if you are just close to the camera? And I'm gonna put the mic close to it. I can hear a little bit, but not that loud, and I'm about 2 feet away from the camera. Alright, this camera performed pretty well. Video quality is definitely Reolink, which is pretty good in daytime. As to color night vision, the placement of the spotlight, which is on top, will cause a reflection glare when this is installed close to the eaves. And if it is installed higher up though, that you can tilt the camera down like in a 2-story house or not close to any ceiling or eaves, there will be no reflection glare. It does better with infrared night vision though. There's some panning motor noise, but you could barely hear it even if you're close to the camera. Overall, this is a pretty good option if you want a motion tracking camera and has a smaller footprint. And also, let's not forget, this has all metal build quality. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.